Friday, it's Friday. Good to have you with us on the CBS News Minnesota Morning Update. I'm Jason DeRusha. We did it. Kind of a wild weather week, right? We had the next weather alert. We had some hail yesterday. Crazy stuff. Keeping it calm over the weekend. How do you like cold weather? Oh, goodness, that's what's coming our way. Let me show you our forecast for the next couple hours anyway. Here's our Twin Cities forecast from the Next Weather team. Riley put this together just for you. And temperatures can be okay today, but drizzly. By 4 p.m., about 67 degrees. It's not awful. But that drizzle, we'll have pop-up drizzle. Could be an issue throughout the day today. We had some rain showers this morning. And then, do you want to see a 7-day? I know you're thinking, you're like, maybe I don't, but here it is anyway. Look at the weekend. Oh my gosh. 55. The low temperature tomorrow morning is 41. Youch.
Turn on the heater.
Yeah, I know. I turned my AC on. I'm going to have to turn the furnace back on. It does warm up by day 7. That's nice. Back to 73 on Thursday. A couple chances of showers in there, but that 7-day is not pleasant. So what I need is good news from you. It is Feel Good Friday. It is our day of the week where we ask you to share your victories, share your wins, share your joy. Spread the joy, spread the love. I'll start with a great experience I had last night at a fundraiser for St. Paul College. It was the college right downtown, right off the highway by the cathedral in St. Paul. My good friend, Chef Jack Revel, who died after a bit of a fight, a battle with cancer, was honored as Alum of the Year. He was an alum of their culinary program. And that was such a special moment for him to be honored and to be with his family and his inner circle, as we called ourselves. But being there was so moving. 2 graduates of their 2-year program came up and talked. And I was just inspired by how transformational an experience like a St. Paul College can be for people. These 2 grads who came in told their stories of how they wouldn't have been able to afford college. One was a very young father, had a child at age 17 or 18, and the other was coping with anxiety and other mental health challenges. And both of them, with the power of education and thanks to St. Paul College, teachers who cared, and scholarship money, were able to graduate, and both of them kind of looking forward to really a great life for their families and for both of them. So it was really inspiring. And I really enjoyed that experience last night. So that's my good news to get you started. We'll share your comments and your feedback, plus a nice little picture of Alyssa. So that's always good news for me. Let's talk about crime. We have had a terrible 6 hours overnight in the city of St. Paul. 3 men shot and killed at 3 separate scenes. And boy, if this is happening now, it does not foretell good things as temperatures heat up. The most recent homicide happened at 4:30 this morning, right in the heart of the city, right on the platform of the Metro Green Line Central Station. So this isn't Union Station, this is a Central Station. Around 4:30, there's shots fired, Metro Transit police show up, and there's a guy dead right on the platform. The killer's out there. No one's been arrested. We don't know what led up to this, what happened. There are a lot of cameras on that platform, so hopefully Metro Transit police have good leads to get this thing solved. Just bearing in mind, right now there is a killer out there. The first one happened around 10:30 last night, Maryland Avenue West, and police basically are telling us they got nothing. They need information. A short time later, another shooting, and this one they have already taken a 28-year-old woman into custody for. They say this appeared to be domestic abuse, but they're not saying the woman killed the man, but it appears that way. We'll wait to learn more. But a man dead in that shooting as well. So 3 shootings. Going to be a big story today, as a lot of questions in St. Paul. Gun violence taking 3 lives in the overnight hours. Yesterday's hailstorm felt like it came out of nowhere. we're on a next weather alert. I would say it did not come out of nowhere. We warned you that conditions were ripe for something like this, and boy, it came pouring down, didn't it? Just in sheets. This was Woodbury. Looked like snow left behind, but those piles of ice, that to me looked like Dippin' Dots, the ice cream of the future. Umbrella protecting this guy as he's walking around. Similar scene in Minneapolis.
Yeah, it's like an instant winter with destruction. It comes like a wave. The roads were flooded and everything was white, and but 15 minutes later, I would say, it was gone.
Isn't it wild? There was some damage. Here's Oakdale. A viewer shared some photos of their car with dent. Look at the hood on that thing. Oof. Dent City. Somebody's getting a new roof, I'll tell you that. Some holes in the garden box. The hail looked like it was a little bigger than the size of a golf ball. So just be careful when all the roof contractors start showing up at your house. Get a referral from somebody who's had work done before, and make sure that you're with people who are on the up and up. Really fun to see people all over downtown Minneapolis. 10,000 people from all over the world are here right now for a first-of-its-kind tech conference at US Bank Stadium. Gary Vee is a serial entrepreneur. He's a tech evangelist. He sort of predicted social media and its role on the web. And now he's betting his reputation that NFTs and Web 3.0 will be the next big thing. VeeCon gets underway with Gary Vaynerchuk giving the keynote speech at 9:30 this morning. NFTs, the blockchain. You know, right now, NFTs, it stands for non-fungible tokens. You know, is it a good investment? Is it a bad investment? Who knows? But NFTs are very interesting. So they'll be talking about that all weekend. If you love a good thrill in life, you'll be happy about this. Or if you're a teenager, Valleyfair opens for the season today. Wild Things, Steel Venom, Power Tower, all the other great attractions ready for another summer of fun. So Valleyfair in action this weekend. You know, wear your hoodie because it's going to be a little chilly. Country's largest art studio tour is back this weekend. Maybe this is more your speed. Art of World getting rolling today in Northeast Minneapolis. This started as really a showcase for artists in the Northrop King building and some of the other buildings, Solar Arts, some of the other places in Northeast Minneapolis. It's really become a huge street fest, a celebration of music, of food, dozens of different locations, hundreds of artists. Scott Seekins, that's a cool painting with the white suit and the black suit split. I love that. Okay, it's all free, so you don't just pay admission for any of this. It's open to the public. And don't just eat the artist's food, buy some art as well. St. Paul Jr., I love this story. This guy's one of 25 high schoolers in the country who's going to spend his summer in an elite naval academy. He goes to Como Park High School. He's a Marine Corps JROTC, Junior ROTC cadet. Alex Lay, this kid, right? He's got a full load of AP classes. He plays sports. He's got a part-time job, and he's in this Junior ROTC. So he was selected to be a part of this Naval Academy. It's a flight academy at Delaware State University this summer. He got a full ride. It's worth $25,000. The idea is to increase diversity in naval aviation. And he'll have the opportunity to do 17 hours of solo flights.
So we can see you're super impressive. You're very accomplished already as a junior in high school, but what do you actually care about? What are you passionate about?
I'm very, very passionate about STEM. I'm very passionate about math and engineering specifically.
Where do you think that came from?
Probably came from watching a lot of NASA documentaries at a really young age. It started off as folding like hundreds of little paper airplanes and throwing them, and then adjusting the wingtip and throwing them again. You
never know where that paper airplane habit as a kid will lead you. after the U.S. Air Force Academy, he wants to be, of course, an aerospace engineer for NASA or for Boeing. What a great opportunity. Enjoy it this summer. A new warship named after the Twin Cities will be commissioned tomorrow. In more military news, the USS Minneapolis-St. Paul is in a Duluth harbor this morning. Our Reg Chapman got a sneak peek at some of its capabilities. Speed and power is what this ship is all about. No other ship in the Navy fleet can stop or take off as fast as this one.
Think of an Olympic-sized swimming pool and think of moving that volume of water every second through our propulsion system. So that is how much thrust vector that we generate.
The ship's commissioning was delayed 2 years because some problems with the propulsion system was discovered in the design of the ship, but now it's ready to go. They built this bad boy in Marinette, Wisconsin. It'll be based at a port in Florida. And the residents of the 651 are eternally offended that it's not called the USS St. Paul, Minneapolis. Reg got a tour of a couple other important areas of the ship. You can see that full story online at WCCO.com. They'll have all sorts of big stuff going on in Duluth this weekend to celebrate that commission. Okay, Good News Friday. Let's hear it. Suzanne enjoying babysitting my grand fur boy. The dog named Link. I like that name. Such a sweet doggo. Thanks, Suzanne. That's cool. Here's Juliana. My good news is taking the risk by planting everything yesterday morning. Osseo was spared the hail. It is true. Osseo was spared the hail. Maple Grove, I heard the rain come in. I was like, uh-oh. And then I was gone. And then all you guys started sending me your video, which I love watching hail video from someone else. Thanks, Juliana. Have a good weekend. Holly says it's game day today. Oh, Holly's a math teacher. Awesome. Playing math games with her students every Friday. That's fun. They look forward to their 20-minute tutoring sessions. Have a great day, everybody. You too. Thanks, Holly. Appreciate all you do for our kids. Sarah Maher. Sarah, who was our Minnesota Vikings correspondent at the Super Bowl. She's a Super Bowl volunteer, always goes out there, planning a Hawaiian-themed golf fundraiser for Pages of Our Communities Foundation in Olivia on June 25th. Very nice. Thanks, Sarah. A little Hawaii theme should feel good. Mary LeBlanc going to see Oddities and Curiosities at the Convention Center this Saturday. Oh, going to Patrick's. I love Patrick's. Great pastries there, really nice bakery. Good food in Richfield. It's kind of in the shadow of Southdale Mall in Edina. Very nice. Enjoy. All of you have a great weekend. It's going to be a little chilly. It's my wife's birthday this weekend. So I'm sure Alyssa would appreciate it if you give her a happy birthday shout out in the comments. Her birthday is on Sunday, and she'll be celebrating with me at Grill Fest, where I'll be judging a burger competition. Boy, being married to me is such a treat, isn't it? Happy birthday, Alyssa. Let's go judge a food contest. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here Monday.